full support, political support by SCO summit, it is not a conflict. It is an act of aggression by Israel against Iran, unprovoked aggression against the Islamic Republic of Iran. We had no way but to exercise our right of self-defense. So we defended our country. We defended it here, in a very courageous way, and we forced the aggressors to stop their aggression and ask for an unconditional ceasefire, which was accepted by us. The ceasefire is, of course, fragile. The reason is obvious. That regime has a very bad record on that. We are very careful. We are fully prepared if the ceasefire is broken, but this is not our wish. That was not our wish from the beginning. We didn't want this war, but we were prepared for that. We don't want this war to continue, but again, we are fully prepared for that. We are not convinced yet that there is this real determination. At the same time, there should be also a real intention for a win-win solution. Our nuclear program is for peaceful purposes, and we are 100% confident on that. And we have no problem to share this confidence to anybody else. And that can happen only through negotiations. And we did it in 2015 when we negotiated with the so-called P5+1 countries, and we came to a deal, we concluded a deal, and the whole world celebrated, if you remember, as an achievement of diplomacy at that time, in 2015. And we remain committed to that. Everybody was convinced that it's a good deal. Then all of a sudden, the United States decided to withdraw, which was very unfortunate. And everything we saw today is the result of that withdrawal. Is there any possibility to come back to a negotiated deal? I think yes. But it needs, as I said, real serious determination by the US side to put aside military option, go for a negotiated solution. I think the recent attack to our nuclear facilities proved that there is no military option to deal with Iran's nuclear program. There should be only a diplomatic solution. A negotiated solution can work. And we are prepared for that only when they put aside their military ambitions and they are compensating what they have done to us, and then we can re-engage into negotiation. We believe that the agency played, how can I say, a negative role in this question when it prepared a so-called comprehensive report on Iran's nuclear program with a sense to convince members of the board of governors of the agency that something wrong is going on, which was false. When we had the deal, JCPOA, in 2015, the Board of Governors had a resolution, considered all aspects of Iran's nuclear program, and decided to close the so-called file of PMD, possible military dimension of Iran's nuclear program. So the file has been already closed by the board. But the report tried to reopen that file with political purposes, upon the pressure of certain countries, in the board and beyond. The report paved the way for a resolution in the Board of Governors, and the resolution became a pretext for Israelis and Americans to attack us. So this is our reading about the work of the agency. I have to say very clearly and explicitly that Iran will remain committed to NPT and its safeguard agreement. Iran will continue cooperation with the agency, but this cooperation is now channeled through our Supreme National Security Council. It has not stopped, but it would be considered case by case. As an example, I can say that if they wish to visit one of those targeted nuclear facilities, well, we have to consider whether how it can be done, how it should be managed. First of all, for the safety of the inspectors themselves, because as I said, there is the risk of radiation. There are unexploded, ammunitions still there. So visiting a damaged facility is different from visiting a normal facility. So what I want to say is that our cooperation with the agency is not stopped, is not ceased, but it will continue in a different way through different channels, taking into consideration all security and safety matters.